on Good Morning Arizona. Well, we've got about 20 more minutes of the show. We're going to find joy when we return. Our next guest says you can find joy in almost anything in our hectic lives. And life's kind of weird right now. This is a great thing, so very timely. So meet author Janine Hernandez.
Hi.
She just wrote the book, Life is a Beautiful Journey. And inside the book, you have some key ways to find joy. Tell me about this book.
Oh, I'm so excited about this book. It's 15 ways to create a life full of joy and gratitude. And so I pretty much go through a journey with my readers, and I share a little bit about my life, but I also teach them ways in which they can live a very joyful life, such as meditating in the morning, reading, journaling, having gratitude. And so I go through all of those steps in the book.
One of the steps for finding joy is accepting responsibility.
Yes.
What does that mean?
That means owning up to your stuff and saying, hey, I messed up, or hey, I need to work on this, and just being an adult about it and working through those things.
So it doesn't have to be a bad thing or you're blaming yourself, but really just accepting, finding better ways and moving forward.
Yes.
What do you want your readers to get out of this book?
I want my readers to be able to know that life sometimes it can get hectic and it's not always going to be perfect. We might feel like we have it figured out, but just keep going. Just keep pushing forward and keep, having gratitude for all of those little moments, because that's what keeps you alive.
A lot of us are self-quarantining today.
Yes.
So we might be reading.
Yes.
Give me a nugget that we can use today.
A nugget that we can use today while we're self-quarantining is maybe meditate, read some books, pick up this book, and
And staying positive, and not letting your mind get away from you during a time like this. Tell me about how long it took you to write this.
It took me 2 months, and it was having consistency. I would write about 2.5 hours every day for 2 months straight.
Oh, wow. So maybe you can write a book today.
Yeah.
And then you self-publish, don't you?
I do. So I help aspiring authors publish their books. So I do coaching sessions, and I teach them how to publish.
Cool.
Yes.
That's really
So it's the perfect time to do it.
It is the perfect time.
Yeah.
We are throwing a party for your book launch.
Yes.
Where is that and when?
It's going to be April 17th, 7 p.m. at Casimir's Wine and Whiskey Bar in Scottsdale. It's going to be very adult vibe. I'm going to read a little bit.
Get a sitter.
Yeah, get a sitter. I'm going to read a little bit. We're going to have some drinks and just have a good time.
I love it.
Yeah.
You say to have vision and listen to your intuition. What does that mean to you? How does your intuition speak to you?
Usually it's that knowing in the pit of your stomach. Just when you know that you're supposed to do something, that's usually your intuition calling. And so I always tell people, just follow that feeling.
Yeah. And surrender?
Oh, surrender is just, that I have a hard time doing that. It's releasing control and just saying, okay, I surrender and I'm just going to go with the flow.
Go with the flow, my friends. There's joy in the flow.
Yeah.
Janine, congratulations on the book.
So
Where do we find it?
So if you go on my website, it's JanineHernandez.com. You can pick it up. I have it on sale right now for pre-order, and it'll be released on April 17th.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to meditate. I'm going to read. I'm going to surrender, gosh darn it. We have no choice anyhow, right?
Especially now.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back, Arizona. Stay with us.